Hey, what's happening? It's me, Bob. Thanks for watching another episode of Greatest Movie Review of All Time. Today, nobody's going to be breaking the law here because Officer Judy Hopps is on the case. That's right, we're talking about Zootopia. Now, I watched Zootopia on Amazon Prime, which is arguably the greatest streaming service of all time. And not since 1968's original Planet of the Apes has a film so cleverly and colorfully underlined racial tensions and described different social class problems, and there's sexism, there's religion, there's everything else. I would argue Zootopia might have done a better job than the original Planet of the Apes film because they didn't work with one animal, they worked with all of the animals, which is so much harder to tell your story. For example, in Zootopia, the foxes represented African Americans, and the predators represented African Americans. Also, the possums did this kind of like Italian mobster stereotype. They actually did word for word like Marlon Brando in the first Godfather, and I'm sure there's a Disney guy going, well, this part will be fun for the adults. You idiot. The adults who are still too young for that reference, all right? Be hip with the kids. What's the matter with you, man? Real Melvin. Dude's a square. Anyway, this film, Zootopia, the crux of the film, the main message is be anyone you want to be. You can be anything you want to be. And that's how I felt. Because I knew that it was okay as I was watching Zootopia. The film made me feel comfortable with being a grown man who may or may not be sexually attracted to animated cartoon bunnies. And that's okay if that's who I am. And if parents in the theaters have a problem with that, they're probably just not progressive enough to understand and respect, who I am on the inside. So if I want to stay through the credits and reflect that moment while everyone else leaves and then watch, who the production and sound designs and who did the soundtrack and clean up after myself, if I want to do that, I have the right to do that. So I think it's time society kind of catches up. I mean, that was the point of the film. At least that's how I read it. So Tarzan is coming up soon. Ghostbusters is coming up soon. Oh, can't wait for that. And oh yeah, Zootopia, now that I compared it to Planet of the Apes, the original, Roddy McDowall and Charlton Heston, side by side, I hate to take it away from the apes, but Zootopia, arguably, the greatest film ever made. Alright, well, you'll see me soon. I'm gonna do something else. Bye! Alright, another miserable goddamn video 18 people are gonna see. Fucking bullshit. Whatever. Just make your jokes. Gives a fuck. Funny face. And that kind of issues like racism, sexism, and religion and everything else. I might argue Zootopia did a better job than the original Planet of the Apes. Fucking dogs. Love animals. Zootopia did a better job. The main message of Zootopia, by the way, is be yourself. Be who you are. And that's what it is. Zootopia. You can be anything you got. The fucking dogs! You can be anything you want to be.